strumming my pain with his finger, singing my life with his word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his word, telling my whole life. Living, I don't remember this song. Killing me softly with his song. Whoa, whoa. Totally messed it up now. I have no idea why the song is stuck in my head. I have no idea. I feel like I haven't heard it in forever, but it's a brilliant song, so I'm not mad about it at all. So, hello everyone. How's it going? How's your mom and them? How's your peeps? How's your New Year's? How's your Christmas? How's things going? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful New Year so far. R.I.P. Betty White. If everybody hasn't said it, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I mean, we knew it had to come. All things have a season, but I'm still sad. No more witty repartee. Maybe she'll have something funny in her will. It'll be appropriated and it'll be awesome. I could see that being amazing. I could just see it happening. So let me get some music started. Facelift. Whoa.
Hustle culture.
Whoa. Too much stuff. Hey, what up? Let's be mellow. I'll be mellow if you be mellow. Hello, my darlings. Hello, my darlings. Clearly, my video camera capture device is not working well. And it's probably because, like, literally every time I have to go back and reset properties to my video camera. Like, watch, defaults, get rid of the white balance. Oh, hey, there's a green screen again. It's not my settings in OBS, it's the fact that every time I restart my computer, it resets the default on my camera. Like, if you Logitech with your automatic white balance bullshit. Automatic white balance bullshit. Alright, so we are playing with mods. So, like, if you are also not familiar with what Humankind is a 4X strategy exploration game, and these are the things we're playing with. I think what I did last time was I clicked all these buttons and then never hit apply. And this time I did that, and all the things, like, did it. I did this. Now we're gonna do play. We're gonna do new game. I'm gonna random. I'm gonna leave it on the world random. Pace is fast. Difficulty is humankind. I'm not gonna select any maps. We don't have any expansions or add-ons. So I believe we're just gonna start the game with random mods. So there's where we are. Oh, I forgot to get my monster. While it's loading, we're gonna monster. Also, this is a great time for me to remind you, since you will probably export this to YouTube and you might be watching it when I'm not live, hit the like button. It helps me out a great deal. And it's like a little thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps people find me, it helps people grow my channel. And I would love to do this professionally. Like, I enjoy this. I love talking to people. I never shut up. I'm the one you want to talk to, because all I do is talk. Infinite.
Most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures.
It's pretty boring. Fairly boring.
On a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then,
not much of a page turner.
The amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting and a bit drier.
I just put the link for the music you're listening to in the background.
A certain
I subscribe to them.
species of
You should too. They're pretty awesome.
can do more with a sharp rock than annoy
But I
you.
use their music a lot, so it happens.
And weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons.
Baby needs
This
pacifier.
has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind? The race begins. A new world.
Okay.
A new history. Untold
Excuse me. Ooh,
possibilities.
that hit hard.
There is so
Woo!
much to see, to do, to learn. Or, depending on one's preferences, to destroy.
To destroy is usually how I play these games. So the way it rolls is we have a whole map to explore. There are 6 other AIs that also live on this map. Oh wow. Yep, 6 other AIs. We're one dude. One dude by many. Hey, hold on. Whew. I much prefer actual flower. Everybody's like, oh, it makes me cough. I'm like, I feel like the vapes make me cough so much more. So, the name of the game is Fame. You get fame by getting stars by achieving goals in this screen. Excuse me. Ah. Now I feel like my fire's dying. My fire's burning up. I'm about to roast in here. Alright. So you get stars by achieving things. Like this one, you need to have 3 population, or 5 cultural sites, or hunt 3 animal units to get stars. You have a unit that has a movement point. He's got 4 points, and he can move 4 of these tiles. But like this forest counts as 2, so he can actually only move like 1, maybe 2. Oh, there's a science dealie. So we'll get him up there. High ground and elevation means huge things in this game. So
Learn nothing else.
be aware.
Learn what killed them.
Be aware. And it now means we can put down an outpost. And I very rarely get to do this like first go. But we're looking at like this one right here seems like a perfect outpost because it's already got horses and food and production. It says put it there, but I feel like here 2 and 13 seems way better than 16. Because I can do this later.
You have built
Like,
a first outpost.
I could expand all
adding
my foods
another
that direction.
territory to your empire. I know you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
And we hope there's going to be a whole bunch of new
Security and pleasure. Wonderful stuff. This simple food.
cultures this time. So we hope. Gonna see if I can split this guy off. Because he doesn't have movement points anymore, but this one does. Aha! Oh, this looks like it might be an island map. Those are not fun. Or are fun, depending on how you like to play, I guess. Somebody went with the Harpians again. I mean, I love how the AI just immediately goes Harpians, like no matter what, just Harpians. Ebony's a really good resource to start with, because for stability on all cities, plus the industry and administrative centers, so it's a pretty good resource. And we're not going to be able to get off this rock until we get to trade expeditions, so we hope that it's just kind of random and we're not trapped on this little rock till trade expeditions. Oh, yay. Deed accomplished. We found Mount Vesuvius. Great. We're next to the volcano. That is also great. Get a thing. This allows the seeds of an idea. Yesterday, the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain and stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground-down grain could feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribal elders had the other idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggests planting half of them in the grasses may return next summer. As a curious idea, at odds with their nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future, what would you do? You can plant it and get 25% off the domestication research, or you can grind it up and get +2 food on city or outpost. I'm going to take the +2 food. That's a forever thing. Anything over 150 turns is +2 food. That's 300 food. And every 6 food, you get a person. So that's a lot of people over the course of a game. In my personal opinion. And now I have a growth star, so I am able to go up 1. But I may also wish to find this other scientist star before I do that, which is right next to me, right there, because then I'll get that the culture bonus. So I'm gonna wait, but we could look to see what options we have now. Mycenaeans went up, but the Hatatis, Harpians are already gone. Ooh, see the Israelites, Israel, Hadaya. And I mean, there's a whole bunch of. Look at these. This one gives +1 naval movement speed on a unit and +2 industry on a coastal water. So that could be really cool. And they get a boat, a war canoe. When charging, the target cannot retaliate. Targeted units also take damage when they next move. When the descendants of the Hatatta were asked how much they liked the Vikings, they replied, "The Vikings were like us." Ah. And Israel gets 1 faith per number of attached territories on a main plaza, or +2 food per research technologies on district. Ooh, that's like the Babylon's food. And they get faith and food, and on a holy site they get 5 influence, 5 state, and 10 stability. They have zealots for each unit within the famous ability adjacent to this unit. Need to research the city defense technology in the ancient era. So this is their warrior, is a zealot. And the Israelites, +2 influence on religious districts, +8 influence on a holy site. So what's the difference in a religious district and a holy site? Aren't they the same thing? A lot of faith buildings there. A lot of faith buildings there. Did we even look at the unit here? Yeah, it was a war canoe. This one's zealot, and this was ranged. Bonus combat strength when attacking stronger units, but it is range. A well-placed rock from one of these slingers could even kill the likes of Goliath. Oh, biblical references. So at least there's that, but I'm not sure they beat the Egyptians. +1 industry on top, reducing industry, and 10% district industry cost. That's a pretty good one. But we're gonna wait a turn anyway because I want to get the culture. Like once you get all your science stalls. He's gonna make me fight for it? Is that really gonna happen right now? Because now he has no hit points. I didn't see it going away. So it just did away with it? Like it disappeared? Back up here? He doesn't have enough room for that either. So I have to...
What's the future of
That deer.
Now that's true hands-free cooking.
That deer. I really... But hey! I can get it that way. That works out. And then it's like, oh, you can put an outpost down. And I'm like, I probably should before I go up one. And I bet I could put it right here. He's like, it's like 15 to 9. And you're like, I could put it down here. So I'm like, should I wait one more turn? But this is the event I was talking about. The Waddle and Daub gives you 1 production. This gives you 1 per city per outpost, and this is 1 science. You stand at the crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously learning the secrets of this world. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and plants of lands and seas can be most fruitfully harvested, and how myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies. Other tribes sorry, on our greatest enemies, other tribes. Now, you must decide what domain the tribe will truly shape in its knowledge in the ages to come. Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? I like it. Makers, farmers, or charmers. And I'm probably gonna pick the science one. I suck at science. I'm really bad, especially early game science. Like, you don't really get it until like the 3rd era. And I feel like I spend a lot of time in first 2. I feel like I spend a lot of time in the first 2. Make this guy ransack that. Oh, damn it! I'm so dumb. I didn't put down the outpost. Like that was the whole reason I skipped turns, and then I forgot to put down the outpost. I think I might, because it's just 10 and 5. I can move it later. It's fine. Fine. It's gonna go up. It's gonna get ridiculously more expensive once you go up. That's why I worry. And there are 6 AIs. So right now 4 of them have gone up. So it's probably time that like 2 others. Everybody else has gone up except for Orange. He doesn't even have a star yet. Poor him. Poor him. I'm really tempted to try this one, especially since the war canoe situation. Like, we need boats. And I feel like we're gonna have a whole lot of industry on coastal water. So we're gonna adopt. Might as well. Let's see what we get.
Challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone can.
The first cutscene is always the same, but then the second one, it depends on which era you picked from.
Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
Most important. Well, I guess because it's a mod, there isn't a cutscene. I guess that's expected. To be expected. Okay. So I feel like I'm gonna send this guy down here now. Which is still a thing. Like, ugh. Okay, so I mean, obviously we're gonna have to rush to this. Like, it's just a given. Just a given. We're gonna have to upgrade our outposts.
First city constructed. Walls, roofs.
The family totem.
Ah, the luxuries of civilization.
Like, that seems a great place to put that. Although I should have put the pottery workshop first, actually. Maybe. They both give me culture. It's fine. It's fine. But like, this dude needs to come up here. Because this is next on my agenda for 37. Still 3 turns, though. Uh-huh. Still 3 turns. And I believe we're trapped on it. It's gonna go explore something. We think. It's looking to freak out. It's like, ah, what's happening? Ah, freak out. I really wish it would tell you where you could put like the options beforehand. You could send your unit to that area first. I'll put this on auto explore too, just to make the computer really flip out. I enjoy making the computer flip out for no reason. Can do. So, like, where are you gonna put this? Person. I feel like 11 and 3 is like the way to be.
A permanent settlement on another continent.
That's gotta be a
Quite
glitch.
the globe-spanning
yeah.
imperialist you've become.
We can now have archers. That seems wonderful. I need to move this. Could also purchase the family totem with it. That's like, you should move this. I will. And next turn, I can attach it. I think I might just send this guy over here and then disband him, because obviously I'm not going to need scouts.
Son, we're grabbing burgers for dinner if you're interested.
I'm vegan, Walter.
You had bacon for breakfast.
Okay, Mr. Perfect.
Oh, I was like, what was that? My third monitor has the music on it, and it hasn't changed over. I was like, is that part of the music? He's talking about some bacon? I love bacon. Everybody loves bacon. Okay, so back to the game. Sidetracked. If you're new to this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. I play this every Monday. We're playing with some mods. That's super fun. We're just founded our first city. We're in the first era. We got 6 humankind AIs that are kicking my ass already, like hard. So that's a thing. I'm gonna put this on the builder mode. Cause reasons. Goes on to city growth. I like the builder mode. It takes all your money and science and turns it into production. And at this point, we're not producing a whole lot of science or money, but the little we have is better. That's how I feel about it. We have food problems, so we know that's gonna be a thing. We have food problems. And we'll probably again build. Hopefully that'll change when we get to a harbor. Not the barber, the harbor. Speaking of things we can purchase, let's buy this family totem before we attach it. Now I can attach this to this. Get my other expansionist star, and has not affected that much. But this seems like it's going to be a rather large map. I mean, like, I don't want to just like slam out my cities, but I desperately need to get this science done. That's probably why I'm like, maybe that was the wrong idea with. I'll just do it for the 3 turns just to get all this out. Because we're going to need some help here. Like, let's bring out this, because there's not a whole lot of forests or woodlands in this territory, so it's not going to be as crucial yet. It's a Maker's Corridor. I think we're going to go this way. And I need to probably disband this guy. Now that I had an extra farmer slot. Of course, that doesn't make a whole lot until you get the, you know, it's not that serious. Yay, we like these. We definitely want the +5. And
we've been here. It's our
probably the creation
that
cost.
seems to leave a lot of interpretation of right and wrong, not to mention yours and mine.
Apparently my heat pump in the house is running. I just put wood in the fire. I don't know what it's doing, but okay. Gotta worry about that in a minute. So I can go ahead and attach this. I probably should. 4 stars. Seeing as this is gonna be an issue, and it's like you're never gonna get there because I've gotten everything, all of it's done. So let's turn that off. At least now it'll be back to 3 turns. And I can move, let's say 1, the 2 over there, just to get some more of the science done, maybe 3. So what do I really need here? I guess I could put this, oh, I should have bought the family token with the, I'm dumb, I forgot I could do that. So +6, sure, we're gonna do that. 3 turns. Oh, now we can build harbors, that's gonna be good. That's good for us. So we can exploit that coastal water, which will be so nice. But really, we have to get off the rock. That has to be what happens. And getting to trade expeditions is probably the quickest thing that's going to do. So, right. We get to create our religion. Woohoo! So basically, polyatheism is you get 6 per city, and shamanism is you get 2 per attached territory and city. So if you're going to be expansiony, it's better to go shamanism. If you got to build tall, polyatheism is probably better, and we'll give that a shot because I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of territories this go around. Just an inkling. Let's build this harbor, because that's going to be helpful. Probably harbors everywhere, because that's our thing. That's the thing. So many harbors, it appears. So now we have boats, or canoe, and the fishmonger. My A-State star. This is the state of the stars right now.
We're Misfits Market. We
Hi.
organic
You
produce
say,
from pantry station.
I'm mad about that, but oh well. It happened. It is what it is. What it is. It is what it is. So, we need 2 more people will grow. We're working on that already. I'm not sure we're gonna get military stars because there's no one to fight. 1 more science will happen shortly, like super shortly. I guess we better go with domestication since we have horses. We should probably work on that. That gives us our scientist star, and we have a population loss in our city. What the deuce? What the deuce? I don't know if that was relevant this go round. Yeah, I can put it here for a little bit more production. I have to keep it on the science. We need 1 scientist working in our life, I think. Solid. Let's do it that way. Like, hey, you can get all these things, and I'm like, you're right. I should do. Look at all the horses. That's gonna be nice when we get granaries finally.
You have built a first harbor to construct and launch the vessels of the Empire. Time to stock up on champagne bottles.
And then we can get a wonder. Like, definitely gonna get the pyramids. I love me some pyramids. It makes literally everything in the rest of the game cheaper to make. Like, I love me some. And we're trying to get to trade expeditions, right? That's in the next era. So then I pretty much always rush organized warfare because experience has taught me organized warfare can make or break you in this game, and you never know what's going to come around the corner. And having organized warfare helps you deal with whatever's around that corner. Also, I was going to build a boat. I guess I'll, nah, I could just put this here to pop out the boat and get it exploring. There's our little war canoe. Ain't he cute? I'm gonna put him on Auto Explorer. This one gonna kill itself? I feel like it didn't get a. Oh, it doesn't have the penalty. That's super nice. So it's like you can go up now, and I kind of feel like that maybe I should, but gosh, they're already so far ahead of me already. Let's see what our options are. Because I think there should be some new ones, like the Han. They're new. 2 influence on number of trade routes on territories. +1 money per copper. Stability. It's normal. On luxury resources, they get +2 in money. That's pretty good. And then these guys have, they're like fancy crossbowmen. The veteran crossbowmen of the Northern Army are experienced dispatching cavalry from years of warring against nomadic raiders in the borderlands. Ranged combat unit receives a penalty to its combat strength. Yeah, we need that. Northern campaigns receives bonus combat strength when fight mounted enemies and nomads. Oh, so they're like the anti-Huns! They're the anti-Huns! Yay for anti-Huns! Because, you know, the Huns are kind of evil. So there's that. These are not new, not new, not new. And somebody did take the Huns, but I'm not sure it's relevant in this game. Not sure it's relevant. I feel like I would like an agrarian, and it doesn't look like that happened. The only one was the Celts, and somebody took it. So maybe I should take early science. But I mean, I guess this is a good thing late game. I mean, money's good. 2 money on a tile producing money. Or 25% constructible buyout. And they have this other thing, a vast harbor able to accommodate 220 ships. The Cthulhian possesses both merchant and a military sub-harbors. And it replaces the harbor, counts as a farmer's, market, and maker's quarter, is a naval spawn unit, and allows to embark without any movement points. Can be built once per territory. This is thematic for what we're doing so far with the because this could be cool. I mean, the money and market quarter is pretty good because you get bonuses for that. And 2 influence per number of trade routes in the territory could be rough on this one. I mean, the mines are always some of my favorites because they just give you 2 industry per workers, and I always have tons of those. This gives you industry and faith plus the Javeliers. I like the mines. I like the mines. And we really need to get up so we can get to the next era. So that's really, I'm not even gonna care about the score. I can catch up in late game, but I need to get off this island. I need to get off this island, bro.
Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggled to control these intangibles, however.
I don't know how I feel about the music in this being in this. Like, I have the music turned off.
The Maya had excellent
But apparently it's still a
ideas for
thing.
construction and calendars, though they were a bit weak on arches.
So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell, do all the things that all the streamers talk about all the time. I would love to do this professionally, but I need your support. I'm not even an affiliate yet. Thanks for watching is the first thing to say, because that helps me. That's the only thing I'm missing to become an affiliate is getting the average of 3 views an hour. And I feel like I'm getting there. Like, my stuff looks pretty cool, right? We okay? I mean, I could make this smaller, I feel maybe. No. Myself smaller? I don't need to be like the highlight of this. That's how I feel. That's what we're doing. Somebody got the world barrier. Somebody. New chapter for your people's history unfolds with the Mayans. That's weird. Is that new? That seems new. That seems new. That seems new. We're switching to that, but I'm like, I really need this trade expeditions. Like, yesterday, friend. Still 12 turns though. So if I were to move these guys. Hey, you guys! I guess you have to have one in it. That puts it down into 5 turns, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Because I need to get off this island. You see me? You feel me, bruh? I need to get off this island. Yay for population! Do we have a new civic in mind? Indeed. I will take this since it's so early in the game.
I suppose there are some things that are best done alone.
Because that 20 stability, even for those, is nice. I might should pick that tenant when I get later on. Like this particular obelisk. The god just bought me a whole turn. I guess I'm gonna put it out here because I feel like it's the most useless place. Your most useless tile becomes the best tile when you put a holocite on it. Okay, we're gonna get we're gonna finally. Now I need this dude to not be an auto explorer since he's my only exploration dude. And I feel like I'm gonna have to send this dude over here to put an outpost down, and I feel like it needs to be here. I don't know why. A weave of iron and blood, in recognition of your elevated status on the world stage, a great artist has been accompanying you in your routine as you travel the Empire and beyond. Now, many months later, the artist and their team have completed their great masterpiece, a brilliant tapestry that stretches the length of the palace. In its embroidered scenes are depicted great glories, marvelous cities, and the people's adoration of your rule. How should such a marvel best be used? I almost always pick this one to get the money. Because this one's just combat strength for 5 turns, and we're not fighting anyone. And patriotic, and I'm not really building any units, so I'll just take the money. Like, I hope whoever enjoys that, you know? Let me finish this up, and I'm like pumping out some science right now. I don't have any, like, I might as well, because the science stars are real. And obviously I'm behind. Because I had to rush a science to get off of my island. I also should probably make some more boats. Maybe even a scout rider. Yep. We're just gonna pick through some of these to catch up with the number of techs.
You can protect your interests far from home, and maybe redefine what those interests are.
Yeah, I don't know why I said first ship, but okay. Uh-oh, there's a curiosity. Even better. That might be a free ship. And free ships are awesome, but this person needs to get the hell over here. ASAP. Thanks. Bruh. So 3 industry per number of attached territories, so it's gonna give us like a lot of industry just right off the bat. Boom. Boom. Go back to my room. And then we have to build on some infrastructure for reals. With the ability to heck rocks into precise blocks, together with the mortar, buildings can last centuries instead of years, transforming the character of cities. Well, that's nice. My army is lost at sea. So if they attempt to come over here, they're gonna die. And he's gonna die, actually, because he can't get cross. So while these guys have the ability to cross that, he does not. They're apparently going to take that into deep water, considering... Oh no, and there's somebody already over here. Definitely writing. Seems like something we should get.
With 5 makers' quarters, an empire could build all sorts of interesting and troublesome things.
Troublesome thing. And they're gonna kill themselves. Like, so special. I hope they don't die. Like, they might just die because they're gonna be in the water when they finish their turn. More than one turn in deep. I mean, like, we've met these people, but we don't know who they is yet. And Orange was the one that was like the crappy one, right? Oh, right, it's still doing better than me. Shut up, you guys. So let's animal barns and the granary. That's gonna help with the food problem because now we're down to 10. But it takes 5 turns to get another one. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be. I also then need to build a fountain because we're gonna, like, our stability is low. There's writing done. That was our scientist star, so state of the stars. Yikes.
Fascinating, the Persians. They probably just stopped over to say hello and build a palace or two.
And build his palace or two, he said. Okay, great. And this fellow here has 3 movement points.
Step 2, enjoy quality time with quality ingredients.
And I don't think it's gonna work. Actually, he's done, so.
Expand your definition of healthy living. Visit blueapron.com.
I love commercials. Aren't we glad we're American? No. Alright, so we have a Persian.
Transgression cannot be simply dismissed.
What?
Wrath and ruin.
For why? What?
A lost opportunity.
What?
Refuse your proposal.
In the world?
Don't abuse your power. We'll be watching.
What in the world is going on? $50 to 50 war support? Something tells me that's a glitch. It's just something tells me that. I don't know, but something. And I'm not sure the AI has discovered boats yet. Especially not boats that can come to deep water, so I feel like he's gonna lose this, like, by default.
And who are they?
Not to mention, I can now start influencing these people and then just absorb them at some point. I'm not gonna spend more money there. It gets more progressively expensive the more you do. And now I'm gonna get 4 per turn. And he could assimilate them. He could, but I don't know if he's gonna. So we'll see. Just a little gold. And it looks like they're going kind of everywhere over here. Like, I guess they're from... He's been doing a lot of good hunting, I see. And this seems like a really great territory over here, but... Can't get to it yet. Independent peoples. We're probably going to do assimilation costs. Obviously.
Assimilation does seem practical.
It's gonna be hard to fight anybody in this mode. Just like for the record, it's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard. And I mean, this looks like a really great little piece of territory here. But now, like, where am I gonna put my city on it though? Look at it, it's like full of resources. Like, I'm not gonna be able to build very many districts here because there's stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. It's like, you can't put it anywhere in this territory. 3 and 10. That's nuts. Oi, oi, oi. Uh-huh. Copper mine. This was a good choice with the war canoes. I feel like that might be the only thing saving my life.
So these are the renowned Celts. Whether or not their soldiers are naked, they are armed and dangerous.
It is my great honor as the leader of a great people to
Hmm.
greet you in their name.
All right. I feel that once again I'm gonna need a war canoe. I'll come back to it. I'll probably build the religious districts in a minute. But I'm terrified to just send my scout over there because they only get one turn in deep water. And you really kind of feel like it's this direction, though. I'm gonna have it come over here and see if maybe I can get some vision. Perhaps. But I also have a war canoe now. Bring it up this way. Look. We need more peeps. That's what we need. We need more things. I'm definitely gonna go get this. Yay! They give you nice like bonuses because I feel like they're designed to be late game. So like these 40 science is like a whole tech early game. That's another advantage to said. Oh, guess he won't do that because if he spends another turn in deep water, he's gonna die. So we don't want that to happen. Army composition. I must always pick +1 combat strength because you have to start counteract that AI.
People shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
On humankind difficulty, the AIs have a +2 combat strength, like across the board. Like it reads when you hover over that. Why is their units more powerful than us? Oh, because they're the AI. Like that's why. Like that is the reason. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this guy on, and we're going to use our builder ability. Pump out some of these real quick. Then maybe even the pyramids. Because I don't have any, I can't because I don't have a river. I didn't think about that. And what if there are no rivers in this map? That is possible. And my stability is real bad. And it's gonna get worse when I do more of these. Maybe if I'll put these. Maybe that will buy me some stability.
Rapid and dangerous, the Hittites. Get ready to hear the sound of chariots when you least expect it.
That's never good. Okay, I can't obviously do that. Oh good, see, we wanted ships. Ships are good.
Even if it's not yours, any human-built wonder is an impressive feat of design and construction. Makes me wish I'd done it.
I'm not sure what just happened. Curiosities. Found abandoned boat. Okay, so I mean, I guess it must have been this that we got. That's the 40 science, and it must have triggered something else. It's my only thought. I need to get to 3-masted ships like yesteryear, which is not way up here. Way up here. Okay, so science focused, he said? What? Way up here.
So now
State of the Stars. I didn't really want to look. Now we have the Huns as neighbors.
A better place for all our peoples.
What do you say to this appeal?
All those of honest intent may have.
What do you say to this appeal?
I will listen to
And we're
you
at
if
war
I
with them.
must, but know that I resent it.
And I feel like they're losing war support, right? They have -2 in mind, so as long as I just wait, they're gonna lose the war. It's basically Afghanistan. Why don't we wait? Getting that money. This one's just gonna. Maybe I should probably put. I guess I should put her back on dry land. Probably the same for this dude, because it's irrelevant to just have them hanging out in the ocean. Alright, and this guy's like not even close to normal. But I can upgrade him to a war canoe, probably. And now he's cool. Now it's cool. 50 influence and 40 science is so much. Early game, it's so much. So much. Just keep swimming. Another boat. I'm not sure this one can make it back to my territory. Because it's not able, like I can't upgrade it in somebody else's territory. Unless of course we got like an allied and we're just like, yes!
What do you seek?
That would cost me a lot, and she's condescending, so probably not gonna do that. Probably not. Yeah. Probably. I guess its best bet is just to track. I think it does take less. Destroyed by spending more than one turn in deep water. Yeah, it's not gonna make it home. But it was a good try, though, right? It was a good try. I guess we're gonna build mines. Iron mines, copper mines. Stability's 31%. We are kind of hurting for stability. Maybe I should have put it on Explorer, see what happens. I don't know what it's gonna do. Truly don't. I mean, like, this is obviously the new world over here. That has to be like, why? That's why I'm rushing towards 3-masted ships. And I say rushing, like, not really. I have one city and all of its resources are being turned towards production right this moment. So, that's a thing. But I need to catch up on all the other stuff. So that's why we're doing it. Because all this infrastructure needs to get built. It's the only city I have. And I obviously don't need the weapons or armies and such because I have boats and I live on an island. I'm basically Britain. Basically a Briton. You're like, okay, well now what? I feel like I'm gonna have to send it back to, I think that's the harbor, right? We'll just make all the random boats come back to the harbor. Or maybe I'll put this one on auto explore too. But I'll keep two at the harbor. What, did it make it? Oh, it was an abandoned boat. I guess I will also put it on auto explore. These guys seem like not the coolest friends. Not the coolest of friends. Did that city get assimilated? It did. Dash nabbit. Dash nabbit. And they're already could have done without that. Thanks. And they're already, the Greeks are already expanding into this. But I was like, oh, this must be the new world, but it looks like the Greeks have it. So this is gonna be a very tiny game. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to get any of that. Just because of map placement. It really almost makes me want to start over again, but I have never attempted to win a game with one city. I mean, technically it's possible, because it's about the stars. And I mean, like, I'll be able to produce, I guess? Don't know, I guess we will see. And what is this guy like? He's like, I'm auto-exploring, but apparently not. Got 3 things over here, dude. Alright, so let me build the last one of these guys. 25 production, can't be mad at that, but it's gonna put me below a stability level. But it's alright, because I'm gonna build stability things next turn. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. My theory, and I'm sticking to it. Because now we need a garrison. I'm going to put one up here in case I have to put out troops on this island. Maybe there. But I think I'm gonna turn that off now.
We would all benefit from getting closer. Yes,
Got that.
but this is a legalized mugging, not a treaty. I have something here that should please us both.
Okay, so does he also only have one city? Indeed, he only has one city. He's born on like an island nation. So Black is also down here. So Black is the one to beat, it looks like. Because he's probably gonna be able to get 2 cities in a row. And I'm not sure if I shouldn't just make I feel like I should break this off and make it 2 cities. That's how I feel about it. Like attach, yes, and I can just evolve it. I don't know why there's no people in it, but okay. And I think, yeah, I have 3 cities available, so I could do the same thing here. Like if I detach this, and then just make this a city. Now I have 3 cities on this one territory, and this one's probably like, oh god. Yeah, it's like losing 43 people a turn. So, yeah, that's bad. I guess I'm gonna build some boats, but you're like, I don't have money for that. Need a harbor, and there's even a harbor in this one. Okay, great. So I'm going to do that in an effort to save some people. That'll produce an army in 1 turn. It'll drop the population from 4. I think that will save me from losing a population. Hey look, an abandoned boat, but it's gonna die. Now, I wonder if they'll give me open borders.
A proposal for your consideration.
Yay, I get to save my ship. Thanks. Maybe I should just ask for an alliance, if that's the case.
I have something here that should please us both.
And then will they let me shared logistics? Oh, they refused.
There's
Ouch.
just no way to make this work. I do not accept.
Renounce.
That?
I could ask them to go to war with me, but I don't know if that's all that necessary. And this guy, I'm totally just gonna disband at this point. I don't need that guy anymore. I say that as there's like a curiosity right here, but didn't I just... Oh, she was over here to get this curiosity and probably go die. Yeah, I'll send him over here to get this one then. Maybe in the future he'll give me shared logistics. Maybe in the future. So this one's the same thing. We'll put it on city growth, and I will... You want to start fresh, but there's plenty of districts in this already. Just nobody's even in it. It's 28 food. So let's start with the infrastructures. Most important infrastructures. Like the lumberyard's just not going to do me any good. I guess it's going to be a little here, I guess. Woodland. If it didn't do you any good, it really wouldn't show up. They wouldn't even give it to you. Public fountain, house has arrived. Just queue it all up, because it's got to get done, you know, like it's got to be a thing. Since I've already put districts in places, you know. I probably should have actually waited until I had a colony model to do that. Probably. City growth. Let's go. Scientist star, state of the star union. We're doing good on science. That's about it. But I said that because we had to get, we had to get up here. That just had to be a thing. I'm gonna send her up here, I guess, in 17,000 turns, but whatever. So we did this on purpose to see, like, now it's 1 and 1 again, so like it's back under control. And I can definitely take 2 of these dudes and send them over here. Take 2 of these dudes and send them over here. I guess we'll do fortifications since it's the load. It'll just give me a science ability situation. I'll move him over to that. Take this one up here. Then I will shift and disband. But I want to pay for them. But then it puts 2 people in the city. So now there's actually people working in the city. Army wages. I could leave it this if I need this stability, but I'm not gonna bother. Nor I'm not gonna waste my civics in this till it gets to a point where I'm like, I need some stability, and then I can use that civic to create. They don't actually have to be in the territory either. I don't have to make them walk.
Knives for all your steak needs. The toughest meat, hardest vegetables.
Commercials. Sorry, I wish I was getting paid for those commercials, but I'm sure the dude that I get the music from does. I'm sure that's happening. This seems bad. Like, what's going on with these guys? Trade with them?
What do you...
And I have tons of money that I should be using it. Are we?
Come to demonstrate your
We're at war with them, and
it gladdens my heart to see you this day.
Probably not at war with them. So I'm gonna buy the horses first, because that means that you're adding value to your granary, and then I'll buy copper because you're adding value to your forge. Silk gives you production, saffron gives you food, dye gives you production. So I'm going to purchase his silk. Is it possible for me to get? Anyway, what? It is whatever. But it's pretty crucial to spend the money on that.
A first trade link. So many interesting
Really
questions
crucial.
arise. Barter or currency? Exchange rates? Tolls and taxes to fill your coffers?
All the coffers. I don't know if this guy can make it back to my territory either. Like, I feel like I am surrounded by an island. Like, none of this stuff can get back to my own territory. I don't even know what to do with that. No clue. That's why I feel pretty safe, because they probably haven't researched it.
And a symbol of power. Only
we would all benefit from growing closer.
Oh, look.
Not to my liking, but we accept.
That means I'll be able to upgrade this guy. He'll survive yet. Due to the kindness of Green. Not Green Gamer, just Green the color. Okay, and this one's like, wow, I didn't need stability. Like, now that I've split it up, it's got no problems with stability. At all. At all. So you know what that means? More districts. And I'm gonna say we have plenty of food, so let's work on production. Did I get science? I haven't gotten any science districts either. Maybe I should build some science districts. Let's put my science quarter over here. Like, science will just be over here. We're gonna build everything over here is just science districts. Also, I need to build the harbor. Because, you know, it's gonna be pretty huge. The wisdom of others. One science on science per researchers on city or outpost, or one science per trade routes. Trade routes is definitely more than I got right now.
World that the elders never even thought of.
It's probably a lot of science. I went from 11 to 4 turns. So, yeah, that was a lot of science. Let's get the craftsmanship for the production value. New boat. And since we have those accords, I can upgrade them again. War canoe. Same thing for this dude. War canoe. So now I can pretty much just like make them go wherever. And I kind of think they need to team up. And maybe even head back to my territory. I'll just make him wait a turn. This is the sick where it gives you plus 25 stability on city cap or 1 city cap. I almost always pick this one, but we're not going to need it this time, so I'll take that for more districts. More districts. See, I'm still getting stars. Still doing stuff. We're still going places. We're still making gains. We might be at the bottom, but not for long. I say that as they're thousands ahead of me. Like, Jesus. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, come on back over here to Stovo Core. I love how they're like, we have knowledge. I'm like, I know you like those. That's why I'm available for trade for everybody. Everybody can trade with me.
Welcome. What do you seek?
A proposal?
Sure, why not?
This is like getting teeth pulled, but we agree.
I will buy this for the horses. And the copper.
Spectacular! Truly spectacular!
I'm out of money. Spent all the money. But we have many, many, many resources. And I believe I was getting a thing for trade routes, wasn't I? Like, the whole point is me getting a whole bunch of trade routes going. Charcoal kiln, 1 industry per on maker's quarters per adjacent maker quarters, and 1 industry on maker's quarters, and artisans workshops. So definitely both of those. All over the place. I'll take the rhetoric for the library, because 1 science per population is ever scaling. I now notice there's a whole bunch of curiosities up here. So going up a level, it appears only 1 has done it. Well, maybe not actually. On this level now. My first trait. Fight the infidels. 2 stability on a river, obviously not that great. 1 influence on a mountain, or coastal water. Yeah, I'll take that one. Food on coastal water, 100%. We got lots of coastal water. I wonder if it takes effect immediately. Look at, like, that was +6. You have lots of coastal water. Oh, and that was some kind of... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but we're just gonna put her to sleep. Since I'm still can't get to 3 massive ships, so I can't even really get over here. Although there's now a free people. Then maybe I can find some way to absorb.
Getting old. We would all benefit from growing closer. Don't you think?
They're calling me old.
It is not to my liking, but we accept. What do you say to this appealing proposal?
Curiosities, and stuff. Yes. Okay, so we need probably this obelisk of the gods. I don't know if it needs to be in this city though. My lowest stability city at the moment is this one. So if I just do this, like it down here, and put it on this one and off of this one, I can now have my other city built that. Religious tolerance will give us 5 faith on territories, or 3 influence if territories follow state religion, which I will definitely take, because faith is less useful
delivery services and bank accounts
than influence. Theater has to go around. Like, can you come over here? Is that possible? It's probably gonna die. I think it should make it from 1 turn. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Another curiosity collected. And did this one finish? I guess it did. So some more research quarters. It's like, is it, what kind of island is this? I definitely need this as well, so that'll help with my building problems. Another ship. Bring it over here. Upgraded to a war canoe. Now we've got a full stack of units. And maybe I should keep it down on this side. Religious minorities, 10 stability on territories if they follow your religion
So
is
you're
something
thinking
I will take.
that if they prefer perdition, they can get it for free?
I'm like, are we not going to be able to see this city? Is that what's happening here? I'm so confused. It just happened to be made in a way that you won't be able to get to it. Library, theater, school.
Knowledge, in a form that is codified and searchable, has become available to all. This is no small gift.
Alright. We're not going to be able to see this city. I have that kind of luck. I was just like, let me try to influence. No.
Accepted. Welcome as a
Okay, we're fully allied to green. Fully allied. And I didn't even do any like combat. Like I don't think I fought once this whole game. I wish I'd known that was gonna be a thing, and I would have not made any units, and then I could have got that achievement. But you have to win and get that achievement. So that I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. To be fair. To be fair.
your empire becomes one of the giants.
I don't know why it says
astride the
that.
globe.
That was my gold star science star. I mean, I think that means I'm almost out of sciences to research in this era. I've got 3 left. Or I need to go up. But that's, I mean, that needs to happen. Oh, I can do it, so I probably will. I guess I'll put it on Auto Explorer and see what happens. I hope it's gonna pick up more of these things. I hope. Because those are nice. Yep, we're definitely going siege tactics. Let's see what we got. Mongols, the English, and the Chimera already went up. Norsemen's, Umeds, these are new. Bagratided Armenians. He who battles under native skies gains lion's courage. So they get 1 food on a rocky field if farmer's quarter, 1 food on stone field if farmer's quarter. They give you faith and stability. It's a cool unit. Appears automatically to defend your cities from attack. Gains combat strength when occupying districts. So these are like super defensive guys. They're like city peeps for 32. Ooh, the Inca look cool. +5 on a mountain, +5 food per overpopulation on all cities. +5 industry on overpopulation on all cities. 5 food, 3 industry, 1 farmer slot on the city, food on a mountain, +2 food on a farmer's quarter, and counts as farmer quarters. And they get mountain slingers are their ranged weapon. They have acclimatized. The warriors have lived their entire lives in high mountains, acclimatizing their bodies to thin air. Gains +3 combat strength when on higher ground than opponent. Wow. These are new. Gangans? I think. +5 money on a number of access to luxury resources in the luxuries market. Maybe they're not new. I'm like, the Maya looks good. Then you move into the Aztecs is the next choice. The military is not going to be good for me because I have no one to kill. I don't think that's going to be of use. I think I'm going to take the science one. That's what I think I'm going to.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use
Just being a very science-focused specialty situation right now.
Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations.
Like a crossbow bolt to the forehead.
Versus brawn.
That'd do it.
Ever richer cities as
That would do it.
for the victor. As far as innovation goes, the Umayyads were famed for mathematics and medicine. But I have to say that their cities as well were true jewels of civilization.
True jewels of civilization. It's the wrong game, bruh. Wrong game. Okay. So really, really behind. Oh my god, so behind. Look, they had 8. I've never been this far behind in a game before. This map really screwed me over. I'm just gonna say that happened. +3 science per number of attached territories. That's not really great. It'll give me 6. How much does a research quarter get me? 6. I guess it gives me the culture. That's all I got. I mean, 4 giggles. And obviously, it's going up here on the science quarter. Obvious. Might as well build it over here, too. Because that gives us faith, at least. Put it there and see if it as adjacency
If a
bonuses
little
later.
knowledge is a dangerous thing, with 5 research quarters, this city is not dangerous in the least.
Not dangerous in the least. So there's just no way to even see the city unless you're physically on the territory. And I still don't have anything that will go across the
Muddy
ocean.
and smelly, aren't they? History may be changed by battles, but that doesn't mean they're enjoyable.
Are we attacked by someone? Who did we get attacked by? Oh right, that's still a thing. What are they? They have boats. They have the Quadream and the Pentakiller. And mine are war canoes, so 23 combat strength versus 26. I'll retreat. Till I get my other set of boats down here. Maybe even build another. That's what they've decided they're going to do, I guess. I wish I could do something with this to make that happen, where I could find this independent people, but can't. Okay, I'll build some boats. Why not? Takes one turn to have another. Now we got a boat, and this is a cog. Even better. Even better. And this guy's still an auto explorer.
Are you interested?
Sure.
Accepted. Well,
Let's just see if she wants to be. Just skip all these. Here we go.
Light in the darkness.
A light in the darkness. A light in the darkness. We found a lake. That's nice.
Look at what a competing empire has accomplished. A gasp
They're kind of
wonder,
dicks.
a cry of astonishment, and perhaps a pang of jealousy.
A pang of jealousy, he say. I don't know about all that. Alright, I really need 3 masted ships to be able to get this to my other territories. But then you're like, is it really worth it now? Like, I don't know if it's even worth it now. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I don't like not having it. Obviously, naval warfare is gonna be the situation.
For both of our aspirations.
accepted. With pleasure. A proposal for your...
Obviously. What if that's gonna bring my, like, they're kind of, I feel like this might be in range. Don't know that it is, but I feel like it might be. But my 8 boats will probably be your 5 boats, friend. But I think that was like the war situation.
Let alone trust.
Now it says -0 for ongoing. I don't know why we now. I guess, is there a grievance? That's probably why. So we're kind of stuck at like perpetual war with them unless we win one. So that does not put us. If I move him up 1, when he attacks us next time, I think that'll put that other set of boats in. Next go, I think. Alright, so we still don't need... I'm gonna stick with research quarters, because... Well, maybe I should have looked at food. So we're at 0 food. Which means we're probably not growing. And I feel like a commons quarter would be perfect right there, so I'm gonna put it elsewhere. Like, 10 there? Maybe I'll just leave it open. For a future commons quarters when I need to put it there. Scientific facts. plus 1% science on a holy site, or on a holy site give plus 1 faith, on a research core to give 1 faith and 1 stability. I think I might take this since I'm going to build a bunch of those anyway.
This solution is not as simple as it seems. People can argue about anything.
That's going to give me the better boats. Can indeed upgrade these. Quadrium is 28. So let me just... Damn it. Just so I can upgrade them. Even though I was kind of thinking like, wow, war canoes seem way cooler, but you know, they don't care. They don't care about how cool I am. See, like, we've had a lot of boats. Boats. A lot of boats. I will still put this back on Auto Explorer. It's fine. Got one more movement point. Back into the water. Might as well have them all meet in the middle. Got to this spot. Upgrade these fellows. I kind of forgot I was out of war with Orange, to be fair. Oh, I guess because we're in an alliance, it's just open borders already. I was like, wait. But they don't care. Maybe I should make him move back a turn, but no. Fine. I guess it wants me to upgrade? Is that why it's... Maybe it's because this is taking damage. Might as well build the aqueducts, customs farm. I mean, City Watch is thing for 5 stability, might as well, whatever, who cares? Who cares? Alright, so let's upgrade these guys. And they can come up here. Why? Just to me every time. But now I kind of have regrets because that's going to be taking damage. Cogs are 34, so I mean, like, I have some nice ships in here, but they take damage. Just leave it there a turn. I'm gonna leave these there a turn as well. This guy's an idiot, but it's fine.
It's simple with epidemic sound.
Fine. Be like, what do you think about that? It seems like that is an issue here, and I feel like I probably should have ran some of these boats over there. Trying to take out these guys crossing the water. Because are they at war?
I will listen to you if I must, but know that
With...
I resent it.
They're in an alliance with the English. Am I not also in an alliance with the English? We do not have treaties. I will refuse.
A lost opportunity. I refuse.
Wonderful.
I have something here. This is like
Sure.
but we agree.
Like, let me buy the horses. I feel like we're gonna end up going to war, but maybe if I trade with him, he won't be like mean. Not that I really like super care, but I wonder if this guy's aware that he's about to get attacked.
What noble deeds shall we perform next, my honored
I guess I'm not allowed to do that. I guess I'm not allowed. I don't know.
Why are you here?
The other empire cannot trade when not allied. What?
I have something here.
Used. What do I say? We're gonna build some makers quarters, I think, because it seems like it needs the production real bad. Also, I think I might take this moment to take a short little intermission break. I gotta go check my fire. So, be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. I'll be back with you shortly. And now we're back from outer space with that sad look upon my face. I wish you'd left a like for me or maybe subscribe to my channel, but you didn't. And now you're back to enjoy the content, so that's okay. Watch away. Enjoy this content that you don't pay for. I don't know, I'll have to work it out. One of these days, I'll work it out. Maybe this time. We'll see. Alright, so we're at 35 food, 264 industry, no money, no science. Let's put this back down to a balanced policy and see if we can get some more out of this territory. It looks like we need some more. We need a maker's quarter is what we really need. And it says put it up there, but didn't I have a thing over here somewhere for that? I think I might just start making it come this direction because reasons. You need to, like, adjacency bonuses are pretty key. So I got maker's quarters going that way, farmer's quarters going that way, gold going this way, and science up here. That's my theory.
For both of our aspirations.
Welcome.
There we go. We're super bound to the Mongols. It looks like we are fighting a battle. Finally. Finally. I guess we'll build a grand tea house. We will annual battle because this is going to be fun to watch happen, I think. But I'm gonna automatic battle. Hopes that the computer will know what the hell it's doing. Because I definitely had them outnumbered. And I feel like outgunned as well. That should give me a lot of military stars, 'cause I think it's like the first time I've ever had that happen here, like. And that's probably why I'm failing, is because I didn't go to war. Like, military stars are really kind of crucial in this game. Just saying. Ooh. I will, indeed. Sorry. For 3,000 gold, you're right. I'm gonna ransack the hell out of that. I didn't even know you could do that, and I'm so grateful, because I wasn't really...
You have unlocked seafaring. To safely travel the dangerous, hungry oceans. You can cause trouble anywhere you want now, and have a better chance of getting away with it.
I think I might have to skedaddle. Oh no. Might have to skedaddle on out of here. I feel like I did lose one. If these guys I could get in here. Ooh, I don't have the gold for it. That's not good either. So it's like, should I make gold or? There's my adjacency on a market quarter, or I could also just pop out some ships real quick. Like, just trying to upgrade these 200 at a time could be problematic with my 37 gold per turn. Oh, but we win anyway, and he has to give me 1,600 gold, so that's good.
You have my gratitude. The proposal is sloppy.
Maybe he'll stop being a dick ball now.
With great discomfort, I accept your terms.
I may burst with pleasure.
May burst with pleasure. Okay, right. So now you're like, should I upgrade these boats? And then I'm like, kind of thinking maybe not. A lot of ships to upgrade, bruh. I guess I will upgrade that one. Now they can be together and maybe stop being freaks. I don't know what their deal is. Don't know what their deal is. Get together and scoot their boots right on back to town. This one still needs the school and a customs farm. Like, this whole thing can just go away. Like, I hope they enjoy their good times. Oh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. Geminem, I like it. Or Jiminem. Jiminem. I kind of want to think of you of Geminem, perhaps. Apparently my alert box not on the top. I don't know why. Let's see if I can make it happen again. There we go. Graphics working. Yeah. Jiminem. I like it. Is it like an M&M base, like the rapper, or do you like the candy, the M&M? Like, we could go real deep with it. We are going to disband these friends. Do you play Humankind, or do you know me from other places? I think I might upgrade those guys. I play many things. I put myself out there in the universe in many ways, shapes, fashions, and forms, so I could see you may have found me in many different ways. Not necessarily just through humankind-o. I guess we're just gonna send him heal. This one's got some food problems now. Like, put it there. I'm like, I'm saving that for commons quarters. Stop being ridiculous. Once it gets to the point where I feel like I need a commons quarters, I'll put it there, but right now not so much. Alright, I have enough to upgrade all these two. Being as, and I really need 1, 2, 3 more. Let me just go ahead and combine those and make that a thing, and then I probably should have not upgraded, but now that I've upgraded, I'm like, I guess I'll save it. But I feel the need to have him come back over here. And I feel the need to have this guy, I think that's my harbor, yeah, come up to this one. Well, more because I live in debt. D-E-T is a place, or are you talking, like, do you mean like debt, like you live in perpetual state of owing money? Perpetual state of owing money. That's life. I feel like, in a nutshell. Okay, so I might as well fill out the fishery, I mean, because there is one, obviously. And I should build more districts, but it's whatever. When in doubt, build districts, not other things. When in doubt, build districts. He's still still exploring, but about to die. Luckily, I have allies. Everybody on the map's allied with me except for the Chimere and
Greetings from me and my people.
the English. Convert. He really wants me to convert, and I'm gonna have to refuse that again. I'm so sorry. Maybe, did I not get a civic somewhere? I'm gonna select this.
If an army wants reliable
to see if it'll trigger the rest of the civics from popping. Because there's a whole bunch of civics I'm missing here, friends. Whole bunch. Naval trade routes probably gonna help with the gold a lot. Guys, like, what is even happening with my life? Oh, that's from the Greeks. Can we non-aggression back?
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
Why is he mad at me? Bounce for now. Like, I don't know why he's mad. Much less powerful. Hey, we renounce grievances.
No,
it's improving rapidly because we have different religions. We renounce grievances and we propose to treat them. Okay. Guess because I'm attempting diplomacy, they're okay. Guys, like, I'm gonna die. Did I have an open border with them a minute ago and they downgraded? Not sure. I guess because they had a grievance. I don't really know what's gonna happen to this guy either, but I think he's down for the count, friends. It's just gonna die. There's nowhere for him to go. I mean, maybe I should have tried harder. I should have tried harder. There's gotta be a way. Cause we're friends with Brown, right? Like, so can't he just go to Brown? At least this way he'll have a hope. Living on a prayer. He only gets one turn because I never got him to upgrade. Never got him to upgrade. Poor guy. All right, so when in doubt, build districts. We need food. I'm gonna leave that one for a commons quarters. When you need it. This one needs a heck of food.
With 5 farmers' quarters, the people certainly have enough bread.
I only had
Would
5
5
farmers'
circuses
quarters.
be built next?
Maybe. You're judging me? I feel like the narrator's kind of judgy. Feels like kind of judgy. Maybe even another one of those. Farmers' quarters lore. We're still on city growth. Let's put that back down to a balanced policy. I guess I'll leave them there till they heal. We'll leave them there till they heal. It needs farmers' quarters for days. Yeah. Just make all the farmers' quarters and stop being whiny. There's my 3-masted ships finally, and settlers in the colony model, but I'm not sure that was really super relevant. Not sure that was really super relevant at this point. Don't know if it was or not. Actually, let's put this back on auto explore. See if it has any desire. See, look, it did finally get some productions happening. I'm gonna not do that because I don't have the influence. There's that. We need to start getting some civics, like some cheap ones. I mean, some sciences, just so I can start getting some stars. I'm not doing well in this round. Like, I swear to God, I've beaten this before. I've never had such experience with this before. But the map really kind of screwed me. Like, to be fair, the map like hella screwed me. Why is this even a thing? Like, I don't understand. Are we at war with them? I don't remember being at war with them.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
Why is this guy such a dick? He's loyal, introvert, trusting, and he gets industry and industry like Jesus. He's they retaliate until the extermination of the aggressor or luxurious. And these guys are expansionists, showboaters, turtles, and they like one cities, so they're in a good world here. Single city challenge is a challenge. I wouldn't say it's like a city, because obviously I have more cities, but obviously I have more cities. Good gosh, it's getting hot in here. I luckily have a garage door on my thing, so I can just crack it a little. And I was like, oh, it lets some air in. Of course not, it won't stay up. Like, when I want it to, it never does. I mean, like, for the record, I have not chucked my own fire for several hours now, and it's burning me out of this place. Alright, so this one needs some stability. We're getting it. We're getting there. I got a whole bunch of money now. Let's, gotten all of our...
It is a pleasure indeed.
Not all. Is there an issue? Why is it letting... It's not letting me do this. I feel like there might be an issue because that wasn't happening. Let's just wait a turn. Because there might have been something to do with the war. Oh, there's probably because there is violence in between. I guess we're not trading with him well. Because
what noble deeds shall we perform next?
It's probably something like violence has hurt your trade routes. Violence has hurt your trade routes. That's probably what that's saying.
Sovereign, how can I help you?
Because that goes through here too. And it's real. I should really be trading with the Greek, but I don't know if they're.
You bore me, so be brief.
The other empire cannot trade when not allied. Because there's a civic that allows you to change that. I feel. Ace 9 stars, yay. So this one, it's time for the Commons Quarter breakdown. That's my 37 turns, yeesh. Especially in like a...
With 15 farmers' quarters, you'll soon be needing another 15 quarters just for food storage.
The new alliance between the poles. So brown and green are allied, and they're both allied with me. So it's really the three of us versus the two of them, and I think we're... Yeah, we're at the bottom. I don't know, this is the worst game I've ever had of humankind. The map screwed me. Map screwed me a lot. Show did. So 23 food, and this one's having issues with science, so I guess we should build a science quarter. Considering I broke it up and I had that whole thing with my cities, but yeah, not so much. So put in another science situation. Maybe I can, I mean, I don't know if squeaking out a science victory would even help me, because it's like, he's got so much more fame than me. Food on the commons, food and industry.
Altering law enforcement practices just to get your production quotas filled.
I'm basically just picking the little sciences to get me caught up in stars. I've moved around a lot to skip it, so that happened. Like, I'm definitely gonna have this guy get mutilated, thanks. Like, get out of my life. Hey. I don't know what his deal is, but he's got so much more war support than me. Demand.
There is no need.
Refuse. Because now my war score will go 5 per. He's just gonna lose per.
I was simply testing the waters, you understand.
Hmm. And if he has more war support than you, he'll go to war because he'll be able to lose and be okay. So Time to drop down my commons quarter. Festivals, and we have somebody starving. That's not true. That's a glitch.
Now the pantry seems empty.
That's what happens when you eat it all. It's gone. Typically speaking. Yep. This one is starving. I kind of believe that for our commons quarters. But then I'm like, 21 food. Pretty good. That's a lot of food. I will take one of these money makers and slot it over there. This is definitely the least amount of units, and that's probably why I'm not winning, is because I've not gone to war at all. Well, I guess Orange is forever having something to say about it, but I really don't care for naval warfare. Like, what is... Are they at war? Why? What did I do to him? Or one of the like, there's a civic that prevents you from being... I guess I could just convert. I wonder if that would make him stop, because I don't really care. Like, my religion's not that important to me. Truthfully. There are no other religions that you may convert to that you know of. Nobody's even, like, spread their religion here yet, I guess. I don't even know. But I'm not allowed. I guess I could convert if he demanded it again. I gotta send these over here to complete my fleet. They don't need to be over there. For some reason, they're just hanging out. Alright, so 10, 10, 4, and 10. So I guess I should make some maker's quarters. Didn't I have one over here? I feel like I put some over here. Did, indeed. Okay. This one's the same thing. 8, 6, 2, and 6. So I guess we'll start this way with some market quarters. News Civic. We will definitely get this if we have the opportunity. Uh, 8, 7, 2, and 7. Yep, need some moonies. And look, there's another 7 boat rolling right around my territory. Like, what is happening right now? And they're Karak, so they have 43, and they have gun platforms, so he's better in a position.
Terribly sorry to bother you.
I will accept
Very well.
his demand, and we will convert. It's improving rapidly because we're trading resources, and
No other option.
so maybe I should try some of that again. He's kind of a dick, though.
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
I will renounce it for the boost of war support.
Really?
Not super prepared to deal with his BS. Just not. I mean, I feel like if he goes to war with me, I might just vassal out, because I'm like, I don't to go to war. And he's got 2 stacks of 7 better boats. But he doesn't have any, I mean, doesn't really have anything else, so I wonder if I just disbanded all my boats. He could still... Wow, the stability is real low here. I guess I'm gonna stop that so the stability doesn't go, and I'm gonna make just a whole bunch of crossbowmen. Too many. I need 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. There, and then I'll just move this down. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'm even close to getting. I can get it here. Still gonna take me some time though. I could probably turn this on to make that happen quicker. Hopefully I can squeeze these by into my territories or they don't even notice that's a thing. Didn't declare war again. I guess it's because he's at 99, but he's losing. And I'm hoping it's gonna go, now that I've changed religions. It says it's improving rapidly. I mean, might as well get some stuff along the way. 160 gold ain't nothing to laugh at. They're like, the city's starving. I'm not surprised, quite frankly. Not surprised, but that's okay. Once I get peeps happening, oh right, there's no production in the city at all now. I don't have the money to purchase that out. In 5 turns, we're just gonna lose a person. That's just gonna happen. I don't know, maybe, because it's 4 turns? Yeah, because I might be able to stop it in 3 turns to prevent that from happening again. This one, why? Oh, because I guess I got rid of the people so bad. But that's okay, we're already at max capacity here. Damn it. Oh well. At least I don't lose war support for that. Like, they're still starving. And I'm not allowed to retreat? Lost at sea. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Not cool at all. Steel furnaces researched. That's gonna be nice too. I'm not like, and I feel bad for getting all these crossbowmen, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to like increase in how many turns? Yeah, 1 turn. So I need to stop. He's like, nope. And I'm like, maybe. But I guess it's good that I didn't build a whole situation. But this one's starving, so it has to happen. But these 2s can stop. And I might just buy this one out. I said I should. Why did I do that? I have regrets. The second I hit that button, I have regrets. The second I hit that button. Also, because I don't have gun, Pete. Your empire follows the Egyptian shaman. It's led by the Siamese. No, I just can't. You know, I don't have any options. I just get to take his religion. And I could go up an era. But I mean, like, my fame is so garbage. Like, I'm at 3,000 fame. And the guy's at 10,000 at the top. I just, like, blown away by that. This dude's already in the early modern era, and I'm still in the medieval. Yikes! Worst game I've ever played. I will have it. Oh, there's Saltpeat. Praise Allah. Is that like a special unit? Halberdier's got a different. Look at his face. That's adorable. I kind of want to get that because of his face. We haven't even researched movable typeface or chart. Like I thought. Here I was thinking I'm all like ahead in science, but nope. And obviously we can get rid of these here in crossbowmen. And I can turn this off here. And I can't really do anything about this situation. I will produce this one unit in one turn because I don't want to lose the pop. It's my only hope. And these get upgraded as soon as this saltpeat is done, didn't? No, friend. Like, I'm waiting on you to do that. Thanks. Thanks. Merchant Star, thank you so much. Not that I think I have any hope or prayer in winning this. Because we're looking at the state of stars here. I'm just not getting very many stars because I am at one city states per territory. Not really how it's supposed to be, and it's just a tiny map with a lot of NPCs. And then I got stuck on this like little bubble where I couldn't get to anything until I got to 3-masted ships because everything was in deep water around me. So he's gonna have a hard time fighting me, but yeah, I don't even know if he's going to now. I guess we need more farmers' quarters. Lots more farmers' quarters. There you go. I should have come back to the city and chill for like 6 weeks. We're of course going to listen to the heed. Like if COVID's taught us nothing, we listen to the viruses. They will murder you. Artistic expression, forced to be. I've never understood that, but we had a better one in here.
A bit of flexibility and
Commons quarters
is more than worth a bit
we
of
need
risk,
those,
right?
Might as well do the military architecture.
5 market quarters isn't a sign of
I also got screwed with my wonders because I picked the pyramid and I have no rivers and could never get I'm not able to build it anywhere, and it was the only one I had left, and I'm like, damn it, and I never got a territory to claim it, so I never got any wonders. I got stuck because of the map. And I was curious if I could come back from just getting a shitty map placement, but looks like no. At least not with going militarist and murdering everybody. And I just hate doing that when you have to cross so much water. Like, it's just annoying. In 4X games in general. Alright, so this one needs food. Lots of food. Pressing matters. I love how like the things I needed are coming in here at the end. Maybe it's because I'm just slow. I'm probably supposed to have researched this and didn't. Like maybe I should get this Navy artillery. Then I'll make my own boats. Assuming I ever get there. I mean, we only have 33 more turns left, so... It is what it is, my friends. This one needs farmers' quarters. Badly. An agrarian star? Like, we're finally starting to get some stars in here. We're definitely having a minute. But this guy got so far ahead because he got that extra territory. Like, he got all these cities, and he was down here, like, because he's attached. Like, he must have started over here, worked his way down, and then could just get over before any of us could even research the deep water. And he got all of it. All of this, because I tried very early on, and this guy died before he got there, because it was more than 2 turns in between. But I'm pretty defensible here. That's why I said, I was like, let me get rid of my boats, so he can't just, like, murder them with that kind of situation. But apparently, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can't even, like, I'd be lucky if I can get out of last place. Why?
You have something to say?
Can we not?
What do you say to this appealing proposal? You have something to say? I don't make demands lightly, and I enforce them heavily. Perhaps I was hasty.
I'll withdraw, but at least now I have the war support. Because I hope he's got the same problem. These are just boats, right? Because look, he's already got the man of wars now. There's a lot of boats, but I mean, he can't invade my cities with boats. Was my thought process behind that. And I think this one needs some, probably more people than food, I guess. Because we're definitely getting mutilated here. And you're kind of like, should I even make these? Because I need Man of Wars, apparently, to be competitive, but... I think you're right. I'm not going to bother with ocean warfare at this point. Because these guys, it's 4 more, because we're up to 7 now, right? Yeah. This guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. So I really only need 1 of those. And I'm gonna put that here just to get one out, because I'm terrified of this. I don't know what they're doing. I don't like it, but they need to declare war on me, because then they have a I should get the halberdiers. Definitely want the home guard. I honestly haven't even built walls in half of these cities. Because, you know, I kind of figured the ocean would be my wall. And I think it will be. I will let the traders come in. Because why not? I feel like he thought, oh, he wasn't paying attention. He hasn't noticed. So I was like, oh shit, let me at least get some war support. Like, he can't go to war with me because he has no war support. So I don't know 100% what he's trying to do. But it makes me nervous when they got their 7 stacks of ships just flying around. Like, he's got 3 7 stacks over here on my border. But they're all ships. So I don't know what they think is happening here. I wonder if I can shift select these guys. Oh, I can. Great. I'm dumb sometimes. So let me make 2 more of those guys. We got diseased. We lost food. I think we had plenty of food. I was like, I've been able to help. Look at this! Now I got yellow, orange, and black are all like knocking on my door. For what reason, I tell you. For what reason? Like, I don't know what they think, what they're trying to do here, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm like, are there more? I need to get the flintlock and the musketeer. Obviously. Jesus. Not that I feel like it's even really gonna help me, to be fair. I wish I could do something with all my influence. I wish there was a civic to let me buy out. Industrial production. I'll give it the one farmer
National
slot.
control of vital products and resources.
I guess I can do something.
You should listen to this.
French Ascension Alliance proposal? Sure.
Accepted. With pleasure.
See if they'll do a customs union.
What do you say to this
Alright.
appealing proposal?
Yes.
That? It is of no consequence.
But we're in an alliance. It's fine.
No, that's not
Look at-
how this plays out.
Look at all these resources. Like, no wonder the man's top of the list. Those luxury resources. He got all the good. They were great territories, and he got all of them. He's definitely bigger than everybody else on the whole entire map. And he's like, "Oh, you're being pleasant," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have no choices." So. This looks like I'm not getting it either, because...
You can have a trade link with every other empire.
Reasons?
I have a proposition for you.
Accepted. Welcome as a warm day in winter. Accepted. With pleasure.
Everybody wants to protect me. I'm not sure why.
Excellent.
What do you say to this?
And they're all ridiculous. I don't know. Truly. Is it because of the, like, I wonder if it's because of the weapons. Like, I now have enough stacks to be like, oh, okay, I can't take his cities. That's my only thought, is that the AI has finally gotten to a point where they're like, oh, I will not be able to attack his cities. That's, I don't know, truly. Okay, I guess we should build some infrastructure. Since I have not done so. And it really kind of makes me want to, like, build palisades everywhere. Like, I need to get super defensive in all my cities. But now I'm allied with everybody, I think.
You? What do you want?
How can I be... It says I'm allied with their enemy, the French. Weren't we at... Yes, not. I'm gonna renounce that. I'm gonna just stay out of it. He has demands. I guess I will convert. Didn't I already do that? I thought I already did that.
You don't fool me.
Like, I don't care. Not a big deal.
I have something here that should please us both.
Okay, I already had the horses. I don't even know what's happening. Alright, okay, whatever. We're taking the overproductive. People are running away to join the circus, and people think that's my fault. I'm like, what? Shut up. Oh, so are we allied so he could run through our territory? Was that like the reason we got allied? I really hope, because if he decides to just like randomly attack me, I'm not defenseless. Matter of fact, I might win. I didn't even know he had that over there, but still, it's only 7 troops, and I definitely have more than 7. But I guess were they to get their boats involved, I don't know, they could siege it down, but I have enough spread that I could just hide my units inland. I couldn't do nothing about that either.
What do you say?
A proposal as fair as a summer's day. We accept. I have something
there. Now I'm allied with everybody. Now I'm allied with everybody.
What? What?
Come, let us share.
Allied with everybody. Maybe I should go up. Let's look to see what we got here, because I've completed all my sign stars, completed all the builder stars. I'm 1,000 points away from the A-side stars. I need to attach 2 more territories. That'll never happen. I need about 3k more gold and 5 more units, which probably won't also won't happen. So it's a long time to go. We only have 30 more turns in the game. I'm not sure if I've even looked at some of the ones. Maybe we have some new ones. There are no new ones in this one, in this level. You know I love the Mongols. Production's always good. Production and influence. Venetians might be good. Trade routes and money for number of naval trade routes, and then a galley assist. So this might be nice, especially if I'm gonna play like defensive and have need some ocean defensive.
Cartography, seafood, sea power, and all of that with a sea view. One could do much worse.
Okay, so yeah, let's get some money. Let's get some money made. Get some money made. And let's spend some money on something. You say that, but 3,000 gold, it's not even that much. Oh no, merchant star, so I can invest in people's stuff. What do I want to invest in? Horses? Can't do the horses. Be a luxury resource. I guess I got it. I don't know what happens. Confused, but okay. Just wanted the horsies. But I feel like I was mad about somebody else's religions.
What can I do for you?
It's this one. I'm at war. I will renounce.
Really?
And I also will renounce that. I have nothing to do with any of that. Uh-huh. I got rebels. He's not doing so hot over there either. My empire might be smaller. It's happier. It's happier. Poisoned apples will research. Because people are stupid and don't know that chemicals have things to do with stuff. And junk.
Accepted. Welcome. What do you say to this appealing proposal?
I will attempt. Especially since it's cheaper now. I'm like, thank you.
This is good for us.
And I got
Let us have wine and song.
plus 2 gold per now that I'm the Venetian. So I mean, like, my gold should really go up like a lot. Super a lot. I'm gonna put this back down to balanced policy, and then we're back down to not having enough food again. I'm gonna leave that because I might need to put a commons quarters. Spend your gold. Got it. Just now I have regrets, but I'm making 700 something a turn. Let's get patronage, and maybe I can get this ebony bonus. Looks like the Mexicans already have it, so I don't know if it's gonna let me do it. I'll take the new army. Kind of we get. Iraqs. Because I mean, everybody's at peace with me right now. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's get this infrastructure caught up here, because apparently we're having some minutes. "26 turns." Like this one's like the game's gonna be over before that's done. Bountiful in 3 cities for 5 turns. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. 15 turns. I mean, like this is an easy win for this guy. Oh wow! Actually, Orange came back there at the end, but 12k. 12k.
Accepted. With pleasure. A proposal for your consideration.
12k. I find that hard to believe. 12k. Not that I haven't had good games like that, but damn. Damn, Daniel. I better remember that. You and them white vans. Damn, Daniel.
30 farmers' quarters.
30
The only
farmers'
thing more
quarters.
impressive than that are the citizens' waistlines.
They're so funny. So funny. Let's just get all the infrastructure caught up. Spending the gold. Look at that. That was a big increase. Late game infrastructure. Might be the only thing that I'm saying saves me. Like it's gonna save me. It's not gonna save me. Like I'm not gonna get it. Might as well throw an ad bound because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. How far will you push humankind? Apparently to 6th place is where I'm gonna push it this week. Push it real good to the last place. Yeah, right. Good times. Good times to be a ball. Trounced. I should have restarted the map. Should have restarted the map. But I thought at the beginning, I was like, oh, this one's so bad. Because, like, you can be okay on an island if you can get off of it by trade expeditions. But if you have to wait till 3 masted ships, that's in the 3rd era. Like, I got 3 territories until I was in the 3rd era. Like, that's a lot of stars you have to get on 3 territories just to begin with. So, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. And then you kind of hate just clicking through, like when you know you're gonna lose. But at least with this situation, it's fairly easy. Fairly easy to just keep the clickings. Just to keep on keeping on. And it's probably gonna be like, oh, well, you've already researched all these stuff when you were in the science situation, so then I'm gonna be out of science to research in this era. Because the science, that's like kind of a catch-22 when it's talking about moving your science forward to the next era. Like, if you stay in that era too long, you end up not getting, like, you've used up all your science, and like the whole next era, you don't have anything to research because you've moved on. I'm like, ugh. So if you're gonna pick science, it's like you have to pick science the whole way, and you kind of don't want to do that until the 3rd era. I will surely replace. I don't care. It's a cultural influence, and we're getting culturized. Artistic expression or the freedom of the press. So I might as well take
Different
this
opinions
to make it
can't be
cheaper.
heard. People might end up believing whatever ridiculous things the government says.
Sure, why not? I don't care. Getting closer to their ideology makes it less likely that they're going to attack you. So, just taking all the free stuff, whatever. I've never done it. Never forgive it. I always condemn. So, because I know they're witches. I know they're witches. So I let the witches go this time. The end of my journey. So sad that I got 6th place. This is literally the worst humankind game I've ever had. Worst one.
And it is one where your empire is not among the greatest. Not every empire can be the winner. Be proud of your legacy.
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
Posterity will remember you in particular for your contribution to the sciences. Your empire became a beacon of knowledge and scientific progress. And though your people may have found it difficult, history is certainly impressed. You participated in the longest war. Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question. How far will you push humankind?
Womp womp ba-da. I mean, it's not always about being the best empire, right? Like, my people were happy. My people were happy. Not even in the top 3. That's never ever happened to me. This is, I mean, maybe there's an achievement for this? Like, hopefully there's an achievement for this. I wish this went faster. Because I thought this was a good, I thought this was good. I don't really regret my choices for eras based on what I had. My problem was I got screwed by the map, just to be fair. Because I was blue. So, you see where black and yellow, and I just got trounced, like, from very early on. Whatever happened in this, at the end of the first era, they went bloop, and just straight cut. So we gotta look to see who spiked. It looked like food, and it's probably because they picked the Harpians. I bet yellow was the Harpians first. And I wish you could tell that from here. Because, you know, like, I wish that was something you could pick. Like, yeah, they were the Harpias. The best city was Harpia. So they picked food. Like, the agrarian situation is pretty OP. Like, you need an agrarian. And I never got one. I never got one at all. They took the Egyptians. They were like Greece. Thanks. We're looking at food, like, what happened to yellow? Like, where that food dropped off so drastically right there. I wonder what that was. But that's why I'm like, look at the end of the first era. They probably got 3 agrarian stars, which is crucial. And then look at this, the huge industry pike. Like, what happened to orange at turn 100? Like, how is, what? Is it a wonder, maybe? Maybe put in a wonder. And the wonder thing screwed me with the no rivers. Ugh. So, there we are. I kind of want to play another game, but I do this every week. So we literally play Humankind every Monday, 5 o'clock. Usually play till 9, but I guess this game, since it was so garbage, went relatively quickly. So, there's that. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it early, though, tonight, because I did play a whole game. That was probably plenty. But thanks you so much, Jim and M, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. We'll play that one more time. Because I love me some alerts, so thanks. But don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell, hit stuff. If you guys watched till the end, I really appreciate it. I love you guys.